wife can go through your phone.
This is weird. Okay, this shouldn't be weird, but I feel like if you're married, your wife should be able to go through your phone.
Yeah, I
likewise,
agree.
and you should be able to go through your wife's phone.
Yeah, I agree.
So, she's wifey material. And on our hashtag today, Foodie Friday, my favorite, Chef Joseph Annaba will be teaching us how to make beef picana with spicy fried cassava.
Wow.
Sounds cool.
Have you heard of that?
I ain't never heard it before.
Me too. I can't wait to watch that. I can't wait to watch that. But anyways, get ready to be entertained today on The Plug because Senna Dagadu with her team will be performing right here on the AM Club. You don't want to miss it.
Yes, and I remember you're a major part of the show as always. Join us online because we can't do this without you. The hashtag is Team AM Club and our handles as always stay the same at MX24GH, all platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, MX24GH also.
And you can also reach us via our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511. Send in your comments, voice notes, or all video reactions to all the stories that we cover right here on the show, especially for Coffee Daily and Lifestyle Daily.
Now, Goodness Moment segment of the show is still on, and you can nominate any individual or group of people who have achieved something great or they're doing amazing for themselves. All you have to do is reach us, like you said, on our WhatsApp number 055-0331-511. Send their name, their contact, and why you think they should be acknowledged on our Goodness Moments.
So do you know how I mentioned the numbers? 0550-331-511.
Yeah, she ain't from Ghana. Really street.
And you know, Godwin had an issue with that as well. So then eventually he got used to the way I said it, and he started saying it the way I say it.
Yeah, you know, that's what we do here.
Okay, but anyways, guys, it's now time for hashtag My Daily Dose of Vim. Tell us what keeps you going, keeps you inspired, keeps you motivated. Send it all to our WhatsApp number 0550-331-511 right here, and we will read it. Well, Jason will read it actually. That used to be my job, but this week Jason has been taking care of that.
Yeah, now Joseph from Kaswa shared Chop Life by King Promise as his daily dose of Vim, and we're always about staying interactive. So it's perfect for the Friday.
I know it is.
Tell us what you're up to this weekend.
Exactly, tell us. But anyways, enjoy.
It's home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite.
King Promise for Chop Life featuring Patu Ranking and Charlie for Chop Life. Life is short. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, of course. This is still the AM Club on MX24GH, and we're having a fun, fearless, and factual time. Now, I'm going to read a couple of WhatsApp messages, and of course, the hashtag is my daily dose of him before we get to our coffee daily. Let me see. This one, it says, I'm Jessica from Tema. Edma, you're looking good, with a couple of O's, like 6 O's. She's always looking good. And Jason, you're really doing good work. Love you. Thank you. Love you too. Hi, good morning, good morning. My daily dose of vim is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. So put in the little extra effort to be extraordinary than the ordinary people. Cool stuff from Harry Wright. I really like this guy. He puts in a lot of inspirational stuff. A couple more. Good morning, guys. You're looking good this morning. Thank you very much. Keep the fire burning. Love you guys. Love you too. My motivation for today is when you feel like stopping, think about why you started. This is Thomas from Cape Coast. Okay. One more, then we're going to get to Coffee Daily. Good morning, Edma. You look very pretty today. My daily dose of vim is appreciate what you have before it turns into what you had. That's true. Be grateful. How you doing, darling?
I'm fine, darling.
These people, they're trying to take you away from me. Oh,
no,
man.
They can't. I'm yours, you're mine.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But anyway, it's not time for Coffee Daily, right? And we are about to recap all the trending stories within the last 24 hours. And Jason is standing by with the very first story.
Yes. Now, the municipal chief executive for Secondary Takrady Metropolis was arrested by the Western Regional Police Command yesterday for allegedly a motor traffic offense. The MCE, Issa Mahmood, is said to have also verbally assaulted the police officer who was performing his lawful duty. And the police service has released a statement to that effect.
And I have the statement right here. So let's read the statement first and then eventually have a little chit-chat about it. So the statement, it was right here. Where did it go?
But before we do get to that, Okay.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Anyways, before we do get to that, this is like a crazy story. And as soon as we're talking about it off air, I was like, I haven't heard this in a while. So I think we do have the story.
The statement, So, Secondary Takrady MC arrested for dangerous driving and alleged assault on a police officer. Number one, and this is a statement by the Ghana Police Service, Mr. Abdul Munin Issa, the Honorable MCE of Secondary Takrady Metropolitan Assembly, has been arrested by the Western Regional Police Command yesterday, Thursday, 3rd of February 2022, for an alleged motor traffic offense, verbal assault, and offensive conduct against police officer who was performing his lawful duty. 2. The MC has been charged on 3 counts of assault of a public officer, offense conduct conducive to breaches of the peace and disturbing the peace in a public place, contrary to Section 205, 207, and 298, respectively, of the Criminal and Other Offences Act of 1960, Act 29. He has also been charged for dangerous driving, contrary to Section 1 of Act 683 of 2004, as amended amended by Act 761 of 2008. Number 3, the MCE who was driving a Toyota Land Cruiser with the registration number GE 561520 is alleged to have driven dangerously and carelessly while approaching a police snap checkpoint at Kwasiminsim. Did I say that right? Kwasiminsim. Okay, cemetery on Wednesday, 2nd February 2022. When one of the police officers on duty attempted to stop him, he verbally assaulted and threatened him, and it was really bad, guys. I heard the audio and it was so bad. 4, he will be arraigned before court today, Friday, 4th February 2022, signed by Olivia E.T. Adiku, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Head Public Affairs Units, and WR.
Yeah. I mean, as I was saying, when we heard this, I was like, in Ghana? An official has been caught?
Wow.
Yeah. And like, I saw the statements, like when the law comes for you, now I'm seeing 205s and 207s, 298s. When the law comes for you and they're breaking it down.
Exactly.
But that's all just to say, no one is above the law.
Thank you. Thank you.
We just hope what's supposed to happen in terms of the law being obeyed always happens. And you have to respect people in power, like the police, like politicians, the way they have to respect us.
Exactly.
I think not too long ago, I was having a discussion with the policeman. And it was a very cool guy, and I was telling him, the policeman is supposed to be your best friend.
Absolutely.
Like,
they're the peacemakers of our
that's
society.
how it's supposed to be.
Yes,
We're supposed to have conversations, but I'm not supposed to overstep my boundaries. And they're not supposed to overstep. So this all comes back to, hopefully, the law takes place in the right way.
Absolutely, and I totally agree with you. I couldn't agree with you any less than that. The law is the law, and nobody is above the law. But it's just the fact that he actually, at that moment, he thought he was above the law based on the things that he was saying. He thought he was above the law.
So you've heard the audio?
Yes, I heard it. I heard it, and it was bad, you know, from the threats to what he was saying that he would do to him, you know, and how does he know who he is, kind of talk, you know. Yes. So eventually he felt like, you know, he was that person, and eventually he has that power to move or, you know, move his position or his post to another post. No, listen, you're not above the law. And I'm so happy that the Ghana Police Service have been swift with, you know, putting out statements and dealing with situations like that, regardless of who you are. But anyways, let's move on to outcomes of yesterday's court case between UTAG and NLC. So the Labour Court 1 Division of the High Court has urged the National Labour Commission to settle the impasse with the University Teachers Association of Ghana out of court. NLC earlier directed UTAG to call off its strike, but this directive was not adhered to, and the NLC was in court seeking enforcement of its order. However, the presiding judge gave the parties up to next week, Thursday, February 10, 2022, to report the progress of the out-of-court settlement. UTAG has also released a statement, and I have it right here for you. So, University Teachers Association of Ghana, dated 3rd February 2022. Dear UTAG members, UTAG strike action and court hearing of the case UTAG versus NLC. UTAG made an appearance at the Labour Court 1 in Accra yesterday, 3rd February 2022 at 9 a.m. When the case was called, the judge deemed it wise to have a meeting with both parties in his chambers. The outcome of the discussion as follows. 1. The judge entreated both parties to consider settling the matter out of court, and that while UTAG is taking steps to consult its members to possibly suspend the strike action, the NLC should take steps to withdraw the case from court. Number 2, the lead counsel of UTAG, while accepting the offer, indicated that the national officers and NEC could not take the decision without consulting its members. However, he reminded the judge that any time UTAG showed good faith, the employer reneged on its commitment. So number 3, the judge therefore gave both parties a grace period of 1 week for the parties to reappear on 10th February 2022 at 1 p.m. to give an update on what they have done. So in view of the above, the NEC and UTAG will be meeting today, 4th February 2022, to deliberate on act on the demolition from the judge. Meanwhile, UTAG awaits the concessions of the employer vis-a-vis our demands. Yours sincerely, Prof. Solomon Nuno. national president of UTAG. So basically, that's
Now,
what
that's a
happened.
statement.
And it was so long for me to read, Lord. But anyways, I think it was the right move from the judge for them to settle their differences out of court, and then eventually they will come to an agreement.
Yeah.
But then my point is, I've always been against the lawsuit from NLC, because I felt like NLC should have been the middleman to eventually bring the government and UTAG together, instead of now suing UTAG to force them to come back to work. They are on strike for a reason. They are not on strike because they just woke up and said, you know what, we want to go on strike today. They are on strike for a reason. The reasons have not been met by the government yet. So at the end of the day, it's time for them to, you know, have a sit down with the government, and you should be the middleman. But I think that's what they are doing. But anyways, we have to for you as well. So this is by Jamal Din Riayuka. And he said, if he asks me, I don't think the decision of the judge to advise UTAG and NLC to settle the matter out of court is the best, because this stands the chance of prolonging the issue. Should both parties reappear in court on the 10th of February 2022 without finding a way out? I mean, he has a point as well, but then let's wait and see. Maybe by then they will find a way out of this whole situation. The conversation and demand have now shifted from UTAG and government to UTAG and NLC. I honestly need someone to explain to me why NLC, since the inception, had in a way seemed to have a problem with UTAG when they began this strike last year. So this is by Akwesi Boatin Emmanuel. He said, we students have paid schools and hostels fees, expecting tuition from our lecturers. So when would UTAG and NLC come to an agreement on this issue? Our university authorities should close down the school since this issue isn't getting any better. This is bad, and it is bad indeed. So this is another tweet, and it said, let me enroll, by the same person that I read previously. Let me enroll myself and learn a skill before UTAG and NLC will be playing with my future. Absolutely. You know what? That's the way forward. School that we are supposed to use 4 years, you want us to use 5 years plus. If you are not lucky, you will be graduating as a grandfather or grandmother. Sad. Hashtag village boy with city dreams. Oh
Man.
But
I think that's my favorite tweet. Of all the tweets you read, because when stuff like this happen, let's just take strikes in general, right? The person providing the service is at a loss because that's their job, and the person receiving the service is also at a loss because they're paying for it, right?
Absolutely.
But it all boils. These things, hopefully, they get sorted out. But like I said, that's my favorite tweet. Learn a skill. This is just from a layman.
Yes, exactly.
You know. Multiple streams of income, all these platforms on social media, take advantage, because these things are it's like they're always there. But hopefully it does get sorted out, because people have paid for tuition.
Absolutely.
Right?
And one of the things that if they don't come to a conclusion, some of the universities are going to start closing down, unfortunately, and sending students back home, because it would have been 1 month. So they have to close it down. But anyways, let me also add that in line with the court order, the National Labour Commission has invited the government and the University Teachers Association of Ghana to a meeting over the ongoing strike, and the meeting is slated for Monday. And like I said, that should have been the first thing to do, you know, for the NLC to eventually invite both parties and be the middleman and try to solve, you know, the problem, instead of, you know, just ganging up against one party and trying to force the party to eventually go back to work when their needs have not been met.
All I'll say is to the people in power, man, when these things are going on, think of those who it's happening to, because
are affected.
We can just put our voice to it, but we don't make the rules, right? So
absolutely.
please just consider the people, because it is for the people, it's by the people, and it is the people.
But anyways, let's move on to outcomes of yesterday's ECOWAS summit. Chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, Nana Akufo-Addo, has charged heads of states to take decisive steps against the trend of coup d'etat witnessed in the sub-region. The extraordinary summit of ECOWAS heads of state held yesterday was focused on the emerging coups in the region. In his opening remarks, President Akufo-Addo noted that there is a need to swiftly address the challenging security situation in the sub-region to prevent democracy and to preserve, democracy and freedom in West Africa. He also commended the President of Guinea-Bissau for preventing an attempted coup d'etat by the military. Did he prevent it from happening, or he narrowly escaped it? But anyways, let's move on to some tech stories. And I'm happy that, you know what, the heads of ECOWAS are meeting, because it's becoming a bit too much. But then some people are also saying that it's because the citizens are tired. They are tired, and it's like they are rebelling against their government, you know. But in Mali, I know for a fact that Mali, you know, they're still slightly under colonization from France. And one thing that when the military came into power through the coup d'etat, one thing that they've demanded is for France to leave Mali ASAP. So they want to be a state without any help from France, because France is still very much
governance, right?
Yeah, France is still very much imposed in their political affairs. So they just want France to leave them alone, for them to manage their own political affairs without the involvement of any foreign countries. So some people are hailing them like, yeah. You know what? We are in 2022. Africa should be Africa. African states should have their own affairs, on political affairs, on current affairs, without the involvement of any foreign parties or any foreign countries. So a lot of people are actually for that, and they are now forgetting the fact that it was actually through a coup d'etat.
I've always said Africa can do it. Like, we have it. We have the land, we have the people, we have the resources.
Absolutely.
I've always said it. And to say Africa can do it or Africa will do it doesn't mean that it's going against anyone else.
Of course,
but we are Africa. You know, so we can do it. These things, they come up, you know, it's detrimental to mental health and what people are going through. But like I always say also, healthy conversations are very, very important. And let's use social media to encourage and push, because Nigeria is Ghana, Ghana is Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Bissau is Mali, Mali is South Africa.
Thank you.
We're Africa.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
Africa,
I totally agree with you on that.
So now to some tech news. Now, social media giant Facebook has seen its daily active users drop for the first time in its 18-year history. That's crazy to hear. Now, Facebook's parent company, MetaWorks, said the daily active users, of course, fell to 1.929 billion in the last quarter of 2021, compared to 1.930 billion in the previous quarter. Crazy numbers. Now, the firm also foresees slow revenue growth in the face of competition from rivals like TikTok and YouTube, as advertisers are also cutting spending. According to Chief Executive Mark Zuckerberg, the firm's sales growth had been hurt as audiences, especially because younger users had left for their rivals. What do you think? You're a fan of Facebook? Oh, not really.
I used to be, but I haven't used Facebook for a very long time. The only reason why I'm still slightly active on there is because it's connected to my Instagram. So whenever I post on my Instagram, it goes basically straight to my Facebook. But that's it. I don't go there to like post anything. I haven't actually been consistently active on Facebook for quite some time.
18 years, this is the first time.
I know.
And I mean, these social media sites are popping up left, right, center. One thing I will say about social media is, it's crazy to me how social media was meant to connect people and keep people together. But now the numbers have grown so much, people are torn apart. Like, you get so many messages. It's difficult to reply to every single person at times, and it's actually separating out. I mean,
it's a business. It's a business now. Like, people make money. So I always there was this story that I always tell Godwin about this young little boy. He was at school, and the teacher asked the class, like, "Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And this person was like, "I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer." And this little boy was like, "I want to be a content creator." And then the teacher was like, "Content creator? What do you want to create?" "I want to be a YouTuber." Like, you know. So now you can tell that the concept of labor is changing, and people are moving towards technology and the digital world and social media and all of that. And I think that, you know, at the end of the day, now it has grown to be something that we never expected it to be. And over the years, I mean, from now ongoing, it will grow into something even more crazy than we can ever expect. But I mean, if you're on social media and you want to make money out of it, do that.
A lot of stuff going on there. But just be careful always. Be mindful of your mental health.
Absolutely.
Please be mindful of your mental health. It's now time for sports. We'll be right back.
right, guys, it's now time for sports, and today I am doing sports. Lord have mercy on my soul, but yeah, let's get this done. Anyways, to our very first story, goalkeeper Gabaski was the hero, saving 2 penalties as Egypt edged past host Cameroon in a penalty shootout after a goalless draw to set up an AFCON final against Senegal. Sunday's final set up a tantalizing meeting between Liverpool forwards Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane at the same venue in Cameroon's capital, Yaoundé. Let's watch.
It's a high one.
Artists, hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music.
Oh, that is basically what happened to set the finals for the AFCON. But now let's move on to the 3rd and 4th place match that's going to happen between Burkina Faso and Cameroon, and it's happening on Saturday. And the finals is set for Sunday, and there'll be a live pre-match discussion at 6 p.m. right here on MX24. And the final is between Senegal and Egypt. Jason, who do you support? Egypt or Senegal?
Obviously Ghana was out, and I had a soft spot for Cameroon because they were hosting it. So
but at least they made it to the semi-finals, which is quite good.
I'm kind of bummed they didn't. But in this final, I don't know.
I'm going for Senegal. Do you know why?
Okay.
Because of
let's see the same reason.
West African. They are
okay, because of West Africa. The reason why I'd go for Senegal is because I think Egypt has 7 trophies.
Yes.
Ghana has 5. So
yes.
I'm hoping they don't stretch us.
Exactly.
That's the
exactly.
But the thing is, Senegal and Egypt, they both have Liverpool players.
Exactly. They
and
have.
I'm a United fan, so.
It is what it is. I saw Godwin, because Godwin he's a Liverpool fan, and he tweeted, "Oh, AFCON made by Liverpool." I was
Godwin,
like,
come on.
Did you hear what your coach said when they were about to play the AFCON?
Godwin.
When he was bashing at the tournament. God, do better. Godwin Nambo, do better, okay? I'll screen record this and send it to him. But anyways, now let's move on to the Ghana Premier League match week 16. The Chim United is set to take on Ashanti Gold. Accra Lions versus Mediama. Hearts of Oak versus Great Olympics. Bibiani Gold Stars versus Eduana Stars. Elimina Sharks versus Asante Kotoko. Now let's move on to our second story. New Everton manager Frank Lampard said he is convinced there is a huge talent within the squad he has inherited, adding that he would not have taken charge of the struggling side if he didn't believe he was the man to harness that quality. Lampard replaced Rafael Benitez as the Toffees manager on Monday, with his immediate task being to guide the club away from their present position of 16th in the Premier League.
That the club doesn't want to be in. I've got a lot of belief in the squad.
MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam
has expressed
to the hits that define your era.
Platinum on a 2.5-year deal for a fee that could reach £40 million. Wow. The 25-year-old, who has played 37 times for England, makes 6 appearances on the Spurs, but Antonio Conte, after the Italians' arrival in November.
Obviously it was a very long day, but I'm very happy.
MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits.
His FA Cup 4th round tie against Middlesbrough, while Jesse Lingard is unavailable after being given time to clear his mind. Pogba has not featured for United since the start of November after suffering a thigh injury on international duty with France, and it is in line to play on the interim boss Ralph Rangnick. Okay, Jason is nodding, so I said it right, for the very first time. Let's watch.
Jesse didn't want to leave.
That define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your...
United with us. Let me just say this. Pogba, Cristiano Ronaldo, Cavani, they're here if you're watching this. We haven't won a trophy for what, 4 or 5 years. Please, I need you guys to win something for me. We have, going back to the list, Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. We have Everton versus Brentford, Manchester City versus Fulham, Tottenham versus Brighton, Liverpool versus Cardiff City, and Nottingham Forest versus Leicester City. So we're going to see how that goes. Straight to La Liga match week 23. And it's heating up much more than we expected. We have Osasuna versus Sevilla. We have Valencia versus Real Sociedad, Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, Real Betis versus Villarreal, and Real Madrid versus Granada. Serie A match week 24. Let's go straight to that. AS Roma versus Genoa, Inter Milan versus AC Milan, Fiorentina, Lazio, Atalanta, Cagliari, Venezia versus Napoli, and Juventus versus Hellas Verona. Bundesliga, what's happening there? FC Köln versus Freiburg, Mainz 05 versus Hoffenheim, Stuttgart versus Frankfurt. We have Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig, and Dortmund versus Bayer Leverkusen. Let's see how that goes. Straight to League One. Match week 23. Marseille versus Angers. We have AS Monaco versus Lyon, Strasbourg versus Nantes, and we have Rennes versus Brest, and Lille versus PSG. A lot of stuff going on.
That was amazing, by the way. I don't understand how. I don't know how my producer was expecting me to read those teams, because the only one that I could have actually read is the French league, because it's easy for me.
The Lille and the PSG.
Exactly. That's very easy for me. But the rest, listen. Before we went on air, I was asking my camera guys here, Ziggy and Ampedu, how do you even say the German one?
Bayer Leverkusen.
No, Bundesliga.
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 You like bundles of money. That's why I'm saying bundles. This girl likes money. You see? Bundles. Bundesliga. But anyways.
Bundesliga. I can't say it. But anyways, guys, for more sports, please log on to mx24online.com/sports. And it's now time for us to deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz with our very own Kavoy B. Stay with us.
Go on, everybody. We are at the end of the week. It's Friday. It's the start of the weekend, and I know you guys are ready to party like myself. A joke. I'm not partying. Guys, I'm going to church. I'm doing all the good things this weekend. You understand? And I hope you guys do the same. This is MX Breaks, where I will bring you all the updates in lifestyle and entertainment in Ghana and, of course, across the globe. And guys, wagwan. I'm going to church.
Wagwan, Kavoy.
I'm good. How are you?
Looking like a nice Friday morning.
Yeah,
Very chilled with the fashion.
Hey, you know this is Woodin still.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is still Woodin.
Wow. Oh yeah, this is the African print.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a ready-made shirt that they gave to me.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Wow, wouldn't think of yourself.
Yeah, man, Woodin, you know the thing go.
But anyways, take us away.
Yeah, man, guys. My name is Kevoy B. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. Zin. Now, Nollywood actor Jim Ike is adding yet another new title to his ever-growing list of talents. Jim has launched the first volume from his series of books, The Gift in the Odds, Walking Through Walls. According to him, the inspiration for the book came while he was secluded in the south of France with his son at the beginning of the pandemic of 2020. In it, he talks about grief, anxiety, depression, and all the emotions we all experienced at the height of uncertainty. Now, Walking Through Walls is the first volume of a 15-part series of self-empowerment. Now, Nollywood actor Jim Ike is adding yet another new title to his ever-growing list of talents. Hey, Jim, big up yourself. Jim, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Oh, it's a good it's a good series for him to start, you know? Huh?
Me too.
You're what?
He helped me become a bad boy because he was always.
Oh, really?
Let's say watch Nollywood those days. I know, right?
The mic don't take no nonsense
At all. He was either from America, or he was like, he was like an American gangster that has just come back home,
Oh, yeah?
and he's taking all the girls.
What film is that?
Yes,
you
on
guys,
the
what
bully.
film is that? I don't know that film.
Okay,
No,
I
I
don't
mean,
even remember the title.
no,
but
I
like
don't.
most of his characters.
Exactly.
Right?
So he's
Yeah,
known to
bad
be
boy.
that bad boy in all Nollywood movies. But yeah, I'm so happy.
I don't know. I feel like I've met this guy.
He was in Ghana recently. Well, last year he was in Ghana to promote a movie that he shot. So maybe that was when you met him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But big ups to him, man.
Yes,
Big
I
up
know,
yourself,
right?
Jim Ike, you know? Big up yourself.
Are we doing it or not? Are we doing it? Are we doing
Alright,
it?
okay. Jim Ike, Big on yourself! Yeah, I don't think. Guys, as Travis Scott is now facing only one lawsuit following the deadly Astroworld Festival last November. Nearly 400 lawsuits, which represent almost 2,800 alleged victims that were filed individually, are being unified under one case. In the suit, the plaintiffs are seeking billions in damages and alleging negligence in the planning and managing of the music festival. It's also reported that the move was agreed upon by both sides. This process will allow a single judge to be efficient in pretrial procedures and could make it easier to negotiate a single settlement to resolve all of the cases. Hey. You know, I still don't see why they blame Travis, though. I mean, she was on stage. You know what I mean? Like, he was on stage. I promise you, he was not a part of the planning. Yeah. Yeah. They say, oh, Travis, you're performing here. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. And then they went and they planned it themselves.
Exactly, yeah. But then if you hear some of the cases, people are saying that, you know, at the end of the day, he should have known when the crowd was going crazy. He should have stopped performing. And he was like, he stopped performing the moment he was told that people are collapsing and people are dying and all of that.
I'll tell you something as a performer. When you're on stage, you're not really looking at the audience.
You can't, and with all the lights, you can't even see what's happening.
You can't even see. Yeah. Like, you can't even see people. So I don't know why is it that they're saying, oh, you should have stopped when he sang.
I mean,
no.
like
if I hear screaming, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing
well. Exactly, I know, right?
I'm doing
but
well.
The case is in court, so let's see the outcome of it all.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Guys, April Simpkins, the mother of the late former Miss USA Chelsea Christ, has released a statement about her daughter's battle with depression. April Simpkins, Chelsea was found dead Sunday morning after jumping from a Manhattan apartment building, and her death was ruled a suicide. According to her mom, Chelsea has been dealing with high-functioning depression, which she hid from everyone, including her mom, until very shortly before her death. April's statement continued to express how desperately she missed Chesley and how she was more than a daughter, but was her best friend. Chesley was found dead Sunday morning after jumping from a Manhattan apartment building to her death. You see, oh man.
May her soul rest in perfect peace, and our deepest condolences to her family, really. Yeah. And I know how close she was with the mom, because they used to do all these TikToks and videos together all the time for social media. So I'm sure she's probably devastated.
Oh, really?
That. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They were really, because the mom looks really, really young. So she always used to like show her off, like, oh, this is my mom, you know. She's in her 50s, but she looks young, by the way. So yeah. Oh, but wow. It's just sad. Like I said, check up on the friend next to you. Check up on your family member. You never know.
I went on her page the day she died. Yeah. And I realized that she was posting things.
Yeah, she was posting. I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
And,
you know, please check on someone.
Exactly. Yeah. Like Jason would say, spread love. Yeah. Spread love.
Every time.
Always make sure that you check on the next person.
If you feel like he's...
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Edma don't look like she believes in her, Jay. She doesn't believe. She doesn't believe.
The thing with me is that I have my ups and downs. Some days, you know, I am super sweet, and some days I'm just like, So if you meet me at the day that I'm like, if you come near me, I'll be like, Masa, what are you doing? What is your problem?
Masa. Guys, after an EP and years of promising singles, rising reggae, dancehall, and hip-hop star Coffee has finally announced her anticipated debut album, and it's called Gifted, and it comes out March 25. Boy, it includes recent previously released West Indies and Lockdown, as well as the Pull Up, which was released just yesterday. I like Coffee, and I really like Coffee. And of course, we have the video, so let's see it. Let's see the video.
Era MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Hey, and happy Friday, everybody. Yes, you already know if you see me on a Friday, that only means one thing. I mean, other than Friday being my favorite day, it is Foodie Friday. So yes, right here on the AM Club, we are about to get our hands dirty, but in a good way, because we're about to start cooking. So today, in the kitchen with me, I have the one and only Chef Joseph. Hi, Chef Joseph.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to join us today.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you, and I'm excited because I'm about to eat. Okay, so you are a, state-of-the-art, I want to say, designer chef. You cook for celebrities.
Yeah.
So, let me know, what is on the menu today? What are we going to make?
Okay, today what we have is beef picanha with cassava fried.
Ooh, fried.
Spicy cassava fried.
Spicy cassava fried.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, which is local, try it like Jamaican style, which is a full style.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
So with the picanha and the cassava.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Combined together.
This is good. So tell us first, before we get into it,
So,
what ingredients do we need for this dish?
Okay, it's just simple. First of all, you season your picanha, the beef picanha, with black pepper and salt. And then, secondly, your cassava, you boil it. After you finish peeling it, then you boil it.
Okay, so
After
this is already boiled, guys. We've boiled this one already.
So after boiling it, then you start to cut them
All right.
to cube and then
Let's
fry
go.
it. So, okay.
Let's begin. Okay. So what's first?
So the first, what I'll start is the cassava.
Okay.
So
while you're cutting up the cassava, tell us a little bit about you, chef. How long have you been cooking for?
I started cooking, that was 2007.
Oh wow!
That I entered into kitchen.
Okay.
So we were somewhere 7 guys that we met. A certain man met us and said, "No, these guys, you need to help us and all that." So he organized some chefs for us, which is a Wabi chef.
Wabi chef.
Yes. So every 3 months they come to Ghana and train us, and
oh wow!
every 3 months, different chefs from outside Australia and all that. So that was where I started, and then I trained almost about 1 year.
You only trained for a year to be a chef?
Yeah. First of all, my dream was to be a doctor.
Oh.
So you know how it is, and I have to take cooking seriously. So that was why I started, and then I started in the kitchen, hotels, restaurants.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So from just 1 year of training, you ended up, taking it seriously, and then you found yourself in hotels.
Hotels and restaurants. Yeah.
Oh wow!
To be the head chef and all that.
You're head chef.
Yeah, I'm a head chef.
See, guys, we only get special people on show. Well, I only get special people to cook with. So this dish that you're making us today, where did you learn to make it?
Well, this is my own recipe that I designed it.
Okay. Cassava and beef.
Yeah.
How long does it usually take to make?
It takes like just maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
To make it.
So like we said, guys, we sped up the process. We did half of it. We cut the cassava, normal cassava. We cut it up into small pieces. The smaller you cut the cassava, the quicker it takes to boil. So we cut it up. We boiled it in water.
So right now, I'm done.
And so he's about to fry it.
I have to drop it in the oil.
Okay.
To fry it.
Just like that. Not going to season it yet.
No.
Ooh.
After it's ready, then you season it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the first bit done.
Yeah.
How long will you fry it till?
For just 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just 10 minutes.
So next?
So you start with your oil.
Okay.
Sprinkle a little bit of oil inside. And then
get your beef. So if I went to ShopRite, I can ask for beef picanha.
You know, sometimes it's difficult to get this. If you don't know a particular place to get the picanha, it's very, very difficult. If you want to go to a ShopRite, you can even get some. But that one is very star, which is a Ghanaian. This is from South Africa. South African. Yeah.
South African. Hey, today I'm going to enjoy.
So that's a
salt.
Salt.
Nice.
Salt. And then your
pepper?
Your black pepper on top of it.
Can you guys see?
Most people like black pepper.
Black pepper is good.
Yeah. Most people like black pepper.
Black pepper is okay. It's not too spicy.
Yeah. So you turn it to the other side. And picanha, it have nice flavor. So a lot of people like, and it's not hard.
So it's a
very
soft kind of beef.
Yeah.
Okay. So just pepper and salt, finish?
Pepper and salt does it. You're
Ooh.
good to go. And then I have the sauce here, barbecue sauce that I made myself.
You made your own barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
That's a lot of salt, chef.
Okay.
Hey.
But I think the salt is not too strong. I know this sauce.
It's healthy salt. Pink Himalayan salt, guys, from Lausanne.
So,
all right.
First of all, start your picanha.
So you just put it on there?
Yeah, just like that. Good to go.
But how do we want it? We want to also make sure that that gets cooked.
Yeah.
Properly.
Some people like it well done, medium well.
And to be honest, you're right. I like my meat medium
okay.
well.
Yeah.
So not too much, because sometimes well done is too hard to chew.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got them on the fire. We've got this here. All right. So chef, tell me some of the most exciting people you've cooked for them.
Well, I cook, first of all, I cooked for Nigerian governor, Lagos governor, which is Ambodi.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Burna Boy.
Okay.
Burna Boy, when you call Kwame Eugene and his boy, which is Mr. Panji.
Nice.
And then Alhaji Osman.
So do you travel around?
Well,
just in Ghana here. Ghana?
Yeah, just in Ghana. They normally call me, Chef Joseph, can you come and then, to set something for us? And I'll do. So Burna Boy, when you call Lagos governor, and then some of the ministers, which is our Baunia.
Okay.
Normally they normally have. That was the last year they were having end of the year party. So I try cook.
You made like a whole meal.
Yeah.
So do you make this signature dishes yourself, or they tell you what they want you to
Well,
make?
normally they tell me what they want.
So I can call you like a luxury chef.
Yeah.
Or?
Yes. Yeah.
Or how would you describe yourself?
Yeah.
It's fine dining.
Yes.
Yes,
fine
dining.
So normally I cook for Benna Boy, which is normally like spicy snail and then sweet potato.
Maybe next time you can make that for me.
No problem.
Next time we'll do that. Okay, so right now we've got the. How do we know when this is nearly cooked, or when it's time to turn it around?
Let me turn it and then.
Oh, okay.
You see, it has nice look, and then you can feel the flavor.
Yeah.
And then the black pepper as well.
So it has to be like a little bit.
Yes.
Brown, all the I guess blood is going
okay.
out. Okay, so now this one is boiling or frying. Sorry, can you eat this raw?
Yeah, you can eat it raw.
Of course you can, guys.
Yeah, you can eat it raw.
I'm always going to be that person in the kitchen. I've never had boiled and then fried cassava
before.
That's
so
different.
This is the first. Yeah, I created it myself, and it's very, very, very nice. A lot of people have tried it. You know.
So I'm guessing you experiment a lot in the kitchen. You do a lot of experimenting with ideas.
I do. Yeah, I normally do.
Have you ever cooked for somebody and they said, "Oh, this is not nice"?
That's the thing. The most thing I'm always happy about. Since I started cooking, I've never cooked for any customer or anybody and say, "Chef Joseph, your food is today your food is very bad." Everybody always says, "Chef Joseph, your food is always nice," and all that. And sometimes I feel so proud and so happy.
But it's good. You have to celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
You have to celebrate yourself. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So this is where we're going to put the cassava. So how do we know when it's cooked?
Yeah, it needs to be crispy.
Okay. So far it's taking time.
Like 5 minutes more.
Okay. Yeah. And then this one again.
This one give I think like 4 minutes more.
Wow, this it takes quick. This one doesn't take long at all.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to cook.
Okay, right. Okay, so tell me again, more about you. Where do you cook on a daily basis? Do we have to call you, or
normally
you have a shop, a restaurant already?
I'm a private chef, so normally I do events. Or if someone wants to get married, engagement, refreshment, or birthday party and all that, I normally do that for them.
Do you have a team that work with you, or is usually just?
I have a team. I have a team, but we haven't formed a group yet. But I have a team that, in case of I have the order, I go there. We go to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your favorite thing to make?
Well, my favorite thing
your
to make.
Your favorite dish to cook.
I normally like mashed potato and then beef fillet. Yeah, mashed potato and beef fillet.
That's
and
nice.
All kind of food is my favorite food. So
well, that's your favorite to cook. What's your favorite to eat?
Okay, which is a lobster spaghetti.
Oh my God, I love me some lobster.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me knows that Drew loves lobster.
Yeah.
I should have told you to come and make that today, but I asked him to surprise me. Lobster spaghetti.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, no. Chef Joseph, you have to come to my house.
No problem.
You have to come to my house. Nearly there. Okay, so, while we're waiting for these things, again, some people want to know, what would you say is like a quick hack in the kitchen? Things that, for me, when I'm maybe cutting onions or cutting vegetables, it takes me a long time. But quick hacks that people don't know that can get things done nice and quick. Even quick meals.
Yeah. You mean you want something that is very, very quick?
So a trick that you use in the kitchen that gets maybe your onions done, or your secret kitchen cook.
I don't really have secrets like that, but I know in everything, I'm fast in everything. The only thing that make my job normally make me easier if the kitchen fire is very strong, and I know I'm easy to go.
But usually you're just, if I just put you in a kitchen, you'll be able to just whip something up all the time.
I can just give you 10 minutes or 8 minutes. I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. So, give me a trick on how to maybe cut an onion really quickly.
You know, let's say a knife. When you're holding a knife, you must know how to handle it.
Right.
If you know how to handle it, when you're cutting onion, it takes you just simple to.
If you're holding a knife, what would you say is a good knife? Because there's some knives that take you forever. You'll be doing.
You know, when you learn it, that you can able to.
Yeah.
Make it.
I like that. I like that. Okay, how's our beef coming along?
So I think it's almost getting ready. I think the fire is very slow.
Taking some time. And the cassava, crispy.
Yeah. Give me like a few minutes. Just 2 minutes. 2 more minutes.
Okay. So now, when we get that all crispy, how are we gonna season it?
Okay, it's just simple. So that's the how do you call it?
Your barbecue sauce.
Barbecue
What's
sauce.
inside your barbecue sauce?
So it's onion, red wine, and then pepper, which is a yellow bell pepper inside.
Yellow bell pepper.
Yeah.
Onion
and
red wine.
And then black pepper.
And black pepper.
Yeah. And then red wine. You blend it together and then you cook it in the fire with a little bit of tomato sauce.
Ooh, tomato sauce or like tomato ketchup?
Yeah, no, tomato ketchup. Yeah.
Oh, but then how will I know when it's good? When you have to make it to be like, ooh, look at the consistency, guys. Okay, it's not too runny, but it's not too soft. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to taste this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good. Gonna be good.
So I think it's almost ready.
Okay. Our boiled and then also fried cassava, guys. This is our first. Seasoned with just a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
And this is a recipe you made yourself.
Yeah.
Nice and quick. I mean, I guess maybe when you're trying to do something designer, when you're going on a date or you want to please your man at home or bae, you want to tell bae, oh, honey, I can cook. Simple, simple. Make it look pretty on the plate. They'll think that you went to cooking school. Okay, so I got my fork. It's a plastic fork, though. A little bit embarrassing. But I can't cut this. So, Chef, can you cut this so I can taste it?
No problem.
So cut one of them for me, one of the fillets.
Okay.
Ooh! It's like my favorite part of Foodie Friday. Ooh, look at that. Oh. Easy cut as well. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Okay. All right, guys, so we've got our meal. Look at this over here. Beef picanha with spicy fried cassava. You already know what we're going to do. We're going to pray. Dear God, thank you for this food that you've given us to eat. Bless the food and bless the hands that made the food. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so I'm going to go in with the cassava first. Let me put it in the barbecue sauce. Okay. This is the one that we've all been waiting for. I don't know. Okay, yeah, let me get this. Okay. Guys, can you see? Do you want a bite? Meow. Yeah. With just salt and pepper. Okay. I'm about to finish this. So, Chef, please give us your name.
Okay.
We can follow you on all your social medias.
Well, you can follow me on social media, which is Instagram, Chef Joseph Anaba _ And then if you want to get me, 0244 559995.
Now I can call you and you can do personal chef for them.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
Guys, that of course was another episode of Foodie Friday with your girl, Ms. Drew. I'm about to continue eating, so Edma and Godwin, Over to you.
We go chop life, we go make high.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24.
And of course, we're going to carry on with the show. Had an amazing show so far, and we have so much more coming up. But right now, it's time for Lifestyle Daily. But before we do get into that, Love Nest, our daily, our Blind Day annual event is on. You know, whenever I hear love, I get confused. Last year was big, and 2022 promises to be even bigger. Who wins a fully paid dinner for two? I hope it's me. Who gets a chauffeur drive treat to a luxurious restaurant on Valentine's Day? Who gets all the grooming and special treats on Val's Day? And who gets to meet a potential Mr. or Mrs. Right? You don't want to miss all the glamour, the fun, and drama on MX24's Love Nest. Now, to participate is very simple. Send us your recent picture, name, location, and 3 things you want in a partner to our social media pages. Send my pictures. Send my pictures. Of course, so please be a part of it. If you're looking for love, if you want to get in a relationship, be a part of what we're doing. But now back to Lifestyle Daily today. We're going to have a conversation on boundaries in relationships. Now, all healthy relationships have boundaries. No matter the nature of the relationship, setting boundaries is a crucial component to maintaining a healthy connection with your partner. Boundaries determine how emotionally close you let people get to you. I mean, it draws the line within a relationship, right? It determines what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, and how you'd want to be treated by your partner, whether that being emotional, physical, even digital now. Effective boundaries keep your relationship strong, and unhealthy boundaries can lead to stress, anxiety, depression, even abuse. But at what point do you describe boundaries as unhealthy? And what healthy boundaries should you even have in a relationship? Now, we're going to be answering all these and more in our discussion. But before we get to that, please be a part of the conversation. Definitely want you to be a part of the show always. What boundaries do you want to have in a relationship? Have you ever been a victim of an unhealthy boundary in a relationship? You can send us your experiences, your comments, your questions via our WhatsApp number. Very, very simple. And also on social media at MX24GH, and the hashtag is the AM Club. Now, we're going to have a special guest coming through, but right now I have somebody who I'm going to be discussing boundaries with.
Hi,
Boundaries! Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Jason. Thank
always
you.
wanted you on.
Oh, really?
Finally, you're here.
Finally, I'm going to have a conversation with you, Jason.
Yeah,
so today on Lifestyle Daily, we're going to be talking about boundaries in a relationship. First of all, I'm going to start with you. Do you think there should be boundaries in a relationship? Whether it is... No, I'll do that. I'll do the question. The question. So, do you think there should be boundaries in a relationship, friendship, whether it's romantic or non-romantic relationship?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think there should be some, to some extent. I mean, in the intro, I stated that it can be healthy, and to some point, it can be unhealthy.
Absolutely.
Now, relationships, marriage is something else. I mean, I was discussing with you off air, and I was like, I think if you're married, your partner should have the password to your phone.
Yeah.
And it might seem like something very basic, but right now, our phones are our lives. You know, everything goes on through our phones. But I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but marriage is marriage. But even that's something else. But I think to some extent there have to be boundaries, because alone time is very important. Like, I meditate, I want to be alone. Like, sometimes people don't want to necessarily talk to people. Yeah. But the problem comes in how you set up the boundaries. Exactly. I think. You know, how you talk to your partner. You know, you can either shove them off. Or you can explain that I need some time to be alone. Exactly. Because I know for a lot of ladies, if you're in a relationship and a guy wants to go on a trip alone, it's like, what's going on? I
mean, if I trust you enough, I don't think I'm ever going to question your intentions as to why you want to spend time alone.
The thing is, right now, with social media and, you know, like, we have access to people. I could send you a heart emoji. You might send it back. It might not mean anything as friends, but if your partner sees it, how are they going to take it?
Absolutely.
Social media has made everything so difficult.
Complicated.
It's just like a conundrum of stuff when it comes to like setting again boundaries in relationships.
Absolutely.
That's why some of us are single.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you on that. But then, do you think it's important to have boundaries as well in a relationship?
Yeah, I do. I do. To some extent, I do. But it gets to the point where you just want to hide.
Okay.
You just want to hide stuff. Now, that's different from boundaries.
Exactly. So I think we need to break down the difference between boundaries and actually being unfaithful and being unloyal as well. But the right person for this conversation is in studio finally. We're going to go on a quick commercial break and we'll be back very shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the AM Club live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. So Jason and I started a Lifestyle Daily, and today we're going to be talking about boundaries in relationship and if there should be any, and what are the difference between healthy boundaries and unhealthy boundaries. And the right guest for this conversation is right here in studio. We have Uncle Kweku Adumata, who is a counselor and a life coach and my personal favorite. Okay, I'm so happy to have him in studio right now, and he's right here in studio with us on the AM Club. Uncle,
yes,
welcome.
Thank you so much.
I've also seen you like in interviews and stuff, so I'm just happy.
You're just happy to see me.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just
By the way, you're officially an AM Club member, okay? Meaning that every time when we call you, Uncle, you have to be here.
Actually, this is my first time.
Yes, it is, exactly. So now you're officially a member.
It's actually an amazing scenery.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I am a member.
Yes, we have
Amen to that.
Okay, so today we're talking about boundaries in a relationship. And I'm going to ask you, what does it mean to have boundary in a relationship?
Great question, Mom. Thank you so much. Greetings to all viewers. You see, the boundaries are not that sort of rigid sort of measures you're putting in place. If you value the relationship, you must sort of respect other person's space. So you are setting a boundary to honor that partner, not for yourself. Because the moment you set the boundary for yourself, it means that you are going to be more of competing with yourself rather than any other person. So you set the boundaries as to, oh, this is not the time I should get to my partner. This is a time I should free him or free her. I shouldn't be more intriguing or inquisitorial as to what I'll do. So you set it as a way of earning value, making sure that the relationship actually, moves on well. But it is not you saying that I don't want this. This should not be what we are looking for. If you do that, it means that you are making the whole relationship one-sided. And then you are more or less benefiting to the detriment of the other party. But it's all about we respecting each other. We trying to know when we can cross and when we cannot cross. When we can love and when we cannot love. I mean, it should be there. Remember that in every relationship, we'll call it marriage, before you got in, you were an individual.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you have your pluses and minuses, all right? You still grow with it. You still, as it were, go into the relationship with it. But then you shouldn't always become a monopolistic person as to, this is what I want it this way, this is what... No. That is not the boundaries we are talking about. We try to see how well the two of us can really coexist and have that commonality.
Okay. So now when it comes to boundaries, are they important in a relationship?
They are. They are. It's more or less spices up the value placed on the relationship. For instance, if I'm coming to your room or our room and I realize that you are more or less dressing up, one of the boundaries is that I will seek permission. I can't just barge into it.
But then one will say, but we are married.
That is what we don't understand. Okay, at that moment, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
You are doing something.
Yeah.
I don't need to, as it were, take you by surprise, but just alerting you that, hey, baby, I'm coming. Can I come in? That is a boundary I've set for you as a way of respecting you, as a way of honoring you. But if you say that anytime I am inside this room, don't come in, that is not a boundary.
Okay.
You are warding me off.
Yeah.
And when it happens like that and I accept it, I will sort of recoil. And when I recoil, it means that you can't find the best of me in that relationship. But I will sort of just alert you, can I have a minute with you? Can I come in? All right? And then your response goes like, oh, yeah, come in. Now, what I did was a boundary. And I honored you in terms of that little privacy you were having. I just don't want to take you lightly. But I just want to place some kind of emphasis and a value on you. So, yes, there is a plus and minuses into it. But if you don't know how to do it, you will always see it as a boundary like a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, a blockade. That should not be the basis.
Okay, what if one partner wants to have access to you in every aspect, emotional, physical, it could be intellectual, financial.
Sure.
I want to know your finances. I want to talk to you. Now, I'm not setting the boundary. I want to break the boundary. So and so, maybe to thinking that it will bring us close together. Is that a right mindset?
You don't go in. It's all about how you do it. But you see, there's always honor in seeking permission, making references, and making deferences. This is what we don't know. Because the moment you think you are with me, everything about you I should know. But for me to know, I must ask. I must more or less ask it in such a way that you will be reliable and openly to detail me exactly what I want.
Doc, what if they deny?
Well,
because that can cause like a rift.
Absolutely.
Like, yes, okay, baby, I want to look to your phone. I was just telling you,
No.
I feel like, baby, I want to look to your phone.
No,
Like,
you don't go, I want to look through to your phone, because then when you say that, it means that you have something fishy that you're about to.
Okay.
Can I use your phone for something? All right? You are seeking.
Yeah.
And so, okay, take it. Then there was a password, or there is a password. Okay, you don't ask, give me the password. Please, could you open it for me? You see what you're doing? You are trying to see that it's your phone. I am just trying to have access of it, but I'm creating a certain boundary of mutual understanding and mutual value on that basis. If you don't know this, I'm telling you, we have a problem.
we do.
Yes.
We do.
A lot of people are going to start
Yes.
stuff like
I
this.
know.
Yes.
But
Yes.
then, what would you consider a healthy boundary and an unhealthy boundary?
I will say this, that where we all have that value placed on what we call our relationship. Nobody takes each other for granted. Every thought from you, every act from you means a lot to me. All right? I do not, as it were, jump into conclusions of thought. I need to confirm my thought based on what I want to know. I shouldn't sort of assume that you are like this and that. No. If I try to open up to see the real you, I am more or less getting inside you to know exactly what is going on. So it is not somebody who say, okay, you are sitting down, you ought to be wild, else this lady would. No, it's not like that. It is not about fighting. I always say that in every relationship you complement each other. But the moment that complementing turns into competition, then somewhere along the line somebody is going to be a bit wild, angry, agitating, wanting to fight.
So before you set your boundaries, would you say that you should know who you are dating? So for example, if I'm in a relationship with Jason, should I study should I study him before I set my boundaries?
Yes.
But then
it's a real work.
It's
the relationship itself is a real work.
Look, that's why some of us are single.
Yes.
It's the work, you know.
No, it's the work. You can't just get it easily and go.
It's the work.
If you don't want to work, you can't make the relationship work. And from that relationship, from the courtship side, that is where you go into marriage. So if you get it all wrong there, what are you marrying? You don't know yourself. You are more or less doing what I call a pre-test before the real examination.
But the reason why I asked that is because prior to you coming in studio, Jason and I were having a conversation, and Jason mentioned that, you know, sometimes you might be dating somebody, let's say if it's mainly among females.
That's right.
So you might be dating a female and she always wants to be around you, but then you need some space.
Fantastic.
But then you knowing that she always wants to be around you, how do you now tell her that, you know what, I need space?
So you go with excuses. You can preempt her actions. That, oh baby, I want to come to you. Hey, I'm so sorry, I am a bit busy, but I'll get back to you. So you use that to break the jinx. But if you want to really welcome him or her, you allow it to go. That is where you are setting a certain boundary of you wanting to be free and wanting to be of your own. You don't want anybody to infiltrate some kind of a foreign thought into you. Because you see, the more you come to me, I tend to sort of become a bit numb to you. But if you give me a little space, the yearning aspect is there. So if that person who is pushing that thing do not know that, will just mess up the relationship.
I think this also leads to people now keeping secrets. You know, we have boundaries and we have secrets, like wanted to hide. You know, like ladies now want you to post them on social media to say that, yeah, we're in a relationship.
Claim
You say,
me.
If I say, baby girl, when we put our relationship out there, people are going to know our business, people are going to talk about us. They're like, you just want to hide us.
No.
Is that a boundary? Is that like me? Is that me being too secretive or hiding you?
You see, the secret is between the two of you. The secret in the sense that what we are in for is best known to us. The people outside will just more or less admire what we are doing. But we are not in relationship to please them.
Thank you.
That is the issue. The moment you say you are in relationship with somebody and you want to please the outside world, you got it all wrong. The foundation is totally wrong. You cannot in any way make sure that, or be like, ours is good. See, we are here, we are doing, and so what? At the end of the day, the secrecy in that relationship is broken. Who will honor you? Who will respect you? So we should be able to, focus on what we mean.
But would you also say that people usually use boundaries to make excuses, to be dishonest, untrustworthy, and to lie, and to be sort of dishonest to the relationship or to their partner? Would you say that people use boundaries?
They do, and such people, it is within them. It is attitudinal thing, a behavioral pattern. They are the kind of people who cannot stick to one person for so long a time. They more or less want to make friends. Okay, so being friends with you right now means that, tomorrow I should switch and then come to. So there are people who are not stable. Such people will always use a denial as to the boundaries they are setting. I just want to go, I don't want you to come to me on Mondays, but I prefer Fridays. Now, you know what? The Friday is that, okay, over there I can be home with you. But Mondays, I've got another agenda somewhere. So the lady or the guy is using it for that sort of game. So you need to understand, again, who you are, what is that you want, and the person you are in relationship with. How well can you, as it were, have the commonality between the two? You cannot be in relation with your enemy. It must be somebody you really, really cherish. So if you cannot go down to really appreciate the person, know the person, forget it.
And let's say if I'm in a relationship and we've set boundaries for each other, but then eventually as time goes on, I just don't want to go by those boundaries and I leave the relationship. Is it right? Would you say that it's okay for me to leave a relationship that has maybe too many boundaries or not enough boundaries based on maybe my emotional or mental state?
Yes, ma'am. Before you leave, you should be able to express your discomfort. How the whole thing is making you feel not wanting. All right? Discuss it. If the thought comes in as, really, I didn't know that, it means that the person is not doing that intentionally. But after the discussion and you realize that there is that repetition going on, then you need to advise yourself, because such a person you cannot in any way change it. And let me say this, you can't change me when we've gotten into marriage.
Absolutely.
You can't, but you adjust to me. So in relationship where we are yet to get into full swing, you can, as it were, budge out or stop some things from me. But if we marry, you cannot.
Guys, do you know what? We are going to bring you a part 2 of this conversation because we haven't gotten anywhere with it, and we'll make sure to bring you a part 2, and you can watch that right here on MX24 on our YouTube page at MX24GH. But for now, we are going to wrap up the conversation. We're going to eventually read your messages also after the show and move on straight to the plug. We have something very special for you on the plug today, and it's going to happen in a few minutes, so do make sure that you stay tuned with us. We had Councillor or Uncle Azumasa, Kweku Azumasa, my one and only.
You changed the name.
I know, right? I know. We had him in studio right now to talk about boundaries in a relationship. Like I said to you, we're going to bring you part 2 of this conversation, so do make sure that you stay tuned for that. But for now, we are moving on to the plug. Stay with us.
Looking for love? Let's take you on a blind date this season of love. What better time to find love than Valentine? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet that special someone in a love match. To be a part of this, simply send us a DM with your name, picture, location, and 3 things you'd like to see in your ideal date. On any of our social media platforms at MX24GH. It doesn't end there. The successful couple will get a special date treat. Follow us on our social media pages at MX24GH. Turn on post notifications for more information.
Yes, guys, it's your girl, Miss Drew, your hostess with the mostest. I'll see you in the next moment.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture.
in the leg book, boah.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Secure.
Wagwan! There. Question. Should a man make a woman wait 90 days for sex? Nah, man. I can't even wait 3 days. Yeah, man. Men should have more dignity and more respect for themselves. I mean, 90 days might be a stretch, but it's not a bad idea. Maybe a month. What do you think?
I don't think I am. I have a fetish for this thing doesn't mean I am.
It's actually interesting that we had 2 guys saying that no.
No, yeah. It's very, it blows my mind. Eh?
Even in the Bible, it's a sin. So you have to swallow it for it to be good. Wow!
Watch X Game every Friday night at 10 p.m. to catch all the excitement right here on MX24.
Information will you
go and dance at Dwarf.
Say you create any age na bonten ya teachers na. Me dem kwa, me dem me kase. Say you create
President. Hi. Why?
My name is Kuju Sheldon and the head is big for a reason.
10 music trends. Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I am Jason Alay, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
Looking for love? Let's take you on a blind date this season of love. What better time to find love than Valentine? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet that special someone in a love match. To be a part of this, simply send us a DM with your name, picture, location, and 3 things you'd like to see in your ideal date on any of our social media platforms at MX24GH. It doesn't end there. The successful couple will get a special date treat. Follow us on our social media pages at MX24GH. Turn on post notifications for more information.
Yes, guys, it's your girl, Miss Drew, your hostess with the mostest. I'll see you in the next moment.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture.
in the leg book, boah, 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 boah.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Shake your
Wagwan! There. Question. Should a man make a woman wait 90 days for sex? Nah, man. I can't even wait 3 days. Yeah, man. Men should have more dignity and more respect for themselves. I mean, 90 days might be a stretch, but it's not a bad idea. Maybe a month. What do you think?
I don't think I am. I have a fetish for this thing doesn't mean I am.
It's actually interesting that we had 2 guys saying that no.
No, yeah. It's very, it blows my mind. Eh?
Even in the Bible, it's a sin. So you have to swallow it for it to be good. Wow!
Watch X Cave every Friday night at 10 p.m. to catch all the excitement right here on MX24.
Hey Jack, information will be you.
Go and dance at Dwarf.
Say you create any na bontia teachers na. Me dem kwa, me dem me kase. Say you create
President. Why? Why?
My name is Kuju Sheldon and the head is big for a reason.
Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I am Jason Alay, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
ladies and gentlemen, and finally we have the plug for you right here on MX24 with the AM Club, where we are home to fun, fearless and factual content. But if you missed any of the highlights of the show, please do head to our YouTube channel at MX24GH, where you can also subscribe, and do not forget to actually subscribe, and you can catch up on all our favorite moments right here on the show. It's now time for the plug, like I said, and today we're going to be having a live performance by the one and only Senna Dagadu. Guys, listen, if you know who she is, or if you've watched some of her videos, or if you've even heard that song of Sarkodie and the creativity behind her music videos and her songs, you would know that this is a good time to be alive. And she's right here on the AM Club with us. Senna, how are you? Welcome on the AM Club.
Good morning.
Good
I am
morning.
very well, thank you.
You're welcome. By the way, you're looking fantastic. I'm loving the print.
As are you, darling.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so like I said, for those who don't know who you are, can you just like give us a little rundown through your journey as a musician?
Hey, how much time do we have?
Oh, we don't have too much time, so give me shots.
No, well, for those who don't know, I am Ghanaian, Hungarian singer, songstress, distant dabbler in the musical arts and the lyrical arts of rappers. And I live right now in Budapest, in Hungary, where I work with a multitude of wonderful talents, including the band Irie Mafia, a part of which this gentleman behind me is also part and parcel. He's incidentally my husband as well.
Oh, okay. Wow. Hello.
Yes, that's how we do it. It's a family affair. And yeah, so I sing, I rap, I write, I perform, and I like to be organic with my music.
Absolutely.
So I really just a lot of people would call me, I guess, an underground kind of artist, because I like to do my own thing and do it the way that I like it.
Absolutely, like
and
it
at
should
my
be.
own pace. And I love to work with lots of people through organic meetings and, you know, real handshakes and real meetings and things like this. So, so yeah, there's a lot of patchwork of my artistry here and there on the web and in the world. And yeah, what else can I say?
That's absolutely amazing. Okay, so now, so if we want to listen to your music or connect with you, where do we go to?
All my handles are at Senna Dagadu. So on Spotify, on iTunes, on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook, all those social media platforms. I'm not a big Twitterer. I'm not.
I don't blame you. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I don't really do that. But everywhere else, my handles are all at Senna Dagadu. So it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, so you have a project coming up. You have a concert coming up, and you're also shooting or recording a series of live performances around the country. So tell us briefly a bit about that as well.
Yeah, so I guess nobody has to explain to anybody how COVID kind of changed life a little bit, especially in 2020, kind of just slowed life down. So we're sitting with my husband thinking, so what do we do? Because we basically live by performing, you know? And so we figured out this new set to entertain ourselves first off, and then it started to sound quite good. So we asked our dear friend, Pastor Akos, right there, a fantastic flutist, to join us, because we had like a live stream show in Budapest, and that just kicked us off in this direction of putting together this setup, which is a pretty mobile setup. We wanted to create something that is, we can actually just pick it up and take it anywhere, open it, and have a full-blown, ready-to-go set. And so we wanted to do something exciting, so we came to Ghana this trip, and to find different venues and different friends to work with, to record track per track, you know. We're doing live sessions. So another thing is that we love the concept of going live and recording live and releasing live music. So we're kind of tired with studio work, and I like the excitement of, you know, it's risky business to be completely live. And I love the risk. It makes me feel quite alive. So that's what we're doing now. We go to different venues, different spots, and we just open our suitcase and record what we do right there, inspired by where we are, the people that we're with. and hopefully, I mean, we've already got quite a few in the series. We wanted to do a 10-piece series here in Ghana, which will continue in Hungary as well, and then hopefully in other parts of Europe also.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so we just have some live music, and we're going to release the live takes as well online. So like if you want to hear it, you can hear it. You can get the video to go with it, and that's our new baby.
That's amazing. I know, right?
I just want to enjoy the music.
I know, right? And I love the fact that you mentioned that, you know, wherever you are, you know, it's a mobile thing. So, you know, you get whatever you are around with the environment that you're in. Is amazing. But anyways, guys, that is about it for today's show. It's a Friday, so I can't wait to go home and just sleep. But anyways, guys, we've had an amazing week. Jason, how was it for you?
It was awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Absolutely welcome. Yes, but anyways, guys, if you missed any part of the show, like I said, do head to our YouTube page at MX24GH to catch up on all our shows, including our very favorite moments right here on the show. So we just want to say a very big thank you to everybody that came in today. For Foodie Friday, Miss Drew interviewed Chef Joseph Anaba, and for Lifestyle Daily we had Uncle Kweku Edma, who's a counselor and a life coach, and we're going to bring you part 2 of that conversation. And for the blog, the one and only Senna Dagadu, who is going to perform straight after I finish wrapping up the show. Jason, what's your name?
She said everything. Jason Alay. Yeah, tune into MX24 all the time. Now enjoy the music.
Exactly. And my name is Edma Himalawe. If you want to connect with me at Edma Lawe, EDMALAWER. We're going to leave you in the very capable hands of Senna. Enjoy.
Hey. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Do you hear me now? Yeah. Better believe I got the tactics, style, flavor, antics. Quick to pull my mad hat tricks, making you bounce. You can't touch me. Give me beat and you can't get rid of me. If you know the move, then you must be the enemy. Why aren't you moving? Can't you feel it? Vibe so sweet from the start to finish. I be gonna gal, earth, wind, fire gal, harder than a lion gal. Woman, I make the crowd move to the point they doubt I'm human. Fresher than a box full of Tic Tacs. When the heels on my feet go click clack, make a brother one turn and touch that African pride. Nah man, don't touch that. See me, I can back it for much longer than a minute. Find me on the stage or you can catch me in the studio. Yeah. Got a lot to give, so I'll be grinding on the daily. On the daily, So holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me now. Nobody to do the way that I do it. So now I gotta do the way so right to it. Give me a little bass and I go rap to it. Yeah, Charlie, I go spell that. Make it bounce on the head, move on the feet. Make you come to my show, make you check how me do it. Ride me alive, so me glad through the night. Give you vibes and make you feel high with the realness. One of them few that real blessed. I ain't gotta beg for the respect. Come me a talk sense with a conscience and I stay fresh. Better than bad, me I'm better than them all. Calls me a real original. See me, I can rock it for much longer than a minute. Find me on the stage or you can catch me in the studio. Yeah. Got a lot to give, so I be grinding on the daily. On the daily. So holla if you hear me now. hear me now. You see me now. Holla if you hear me. Holla, holla if you hear me now. Yeah. Do you see me now? Do you feel me now? Do you hear me now? Do you see me now? Do you feel me now? Do you hear me now? Do you see me now? Do you feel me now? Do you hear me now? Do you see me now? Do you feel me now? Do you hear me now? Do you see me now? Do you feel me now? Do you feel me now? Do you see me now? Do you hear me now? Do you see me now? Do you feel me now? Do you want me now? Do you feel me now? Do you hear me now? Do you see me now? Oh, hear me now? Do you see me now? Do you feel me now? Better believe I got the tactics. Yeah. I check that style, baby, antics. Ooh. Quick to pull my mind, hot shots, making you bounce. You can't touch it. Yeah. Quick to pull my mind, hot shots, making you bounce. You can't touch it. So. Oh, we're gonna be at Alliance Française tonight, 7 p.m. live with lively, lovely music. For much longer than a minute. See me now.